totem pole.
What do you think about the technique that Obama's handlers have used as far as, Obama repeating the word change, change, change? What do you think about that whole technique used by them to...
Repetition is the mother of learning. We have to understand something. Understand that. If you teach a lie over and over and over and over again, surely later on, after you hear it enough, it becomes the truth to some people. Because a lot of people don't have the ability to go beyond and underneath the lie to undo the lie. Do you understand what I'm saying? And, we get a lot of our news from the media. Do you understand what I'm saying? And, how you going to believe Fox? You understand what I'm saying? How you going to believe CNN?
Right. Yeah, it's like they're using like the whole little Messiah type, just the marketing scheme.
The marketing and mind control.
The marketing scheme that they use to promote Barack Obama. I mean, it's a genius. I mean, he's the product. Change is a slogan.
Right.
No substance, and the people are just,
And no one looks at the agenda. As long as he positions himself right, have the right tie on, have the right smile, repeats the slogans over and over, and drives it home. The average American is just going to swallow it hook, line, and sinker, and we don't even know what the agenda is.
Also, since you're in the music industry, in the hip hop industry, what do you think about a lot of the hip hop artists like Jay-Z, P. Diddy, 50 Cent, there's a girl named Kia, whatever, all of them, endorsing Barack Obama? What do you think about a lot of these hip hop heads? Is it just like the American Idol bullshit things? Like it's just a fad just to endorse Barack Obama without doing any homework and see what he's doing?
Well, I think that's stroking the masters, or getting the head stroked by the master.
Yeah.
Like lap dogs.
Yeah.
Like it's you did a good day's work, and the master strokes him and send him on back to their damn doghouse.
Yeah.
I think in most cases, people like P. Diddy and Jay-Z and a lot of these cats, I don't even think they have any political awareness anywhere. If it doesn't benefit them financially, they're not really politically astute to the point where they can be very honest and open and candid with us as black men, and black women, to say, okay, tell us what you really think. The camera is not on now. You're not in the studio. You're not on stage. Tell us what you really think. And if what you really think doesn't go hand in hand with what you're telling the people that love, honor, and respect you and buy and support you, then what's really your agenda? Do you understand what I'm saying? Jay-Z already knows the handshakes. He's already taken the oath. They already let P. Diddy in. You don't get to the $20 million club without getting these people's stamp of approval. Do you understand what I'm saying? But Puffy had the vote or die, which is utterly stupid and ridiculous and idiotic. For a Negro like that to be giving us that kind of ultimatum, you either vote or you die. Jay-Z openly supports Barack Obama. 50 Cent openly supports Hillary Clinton. And
I think he changed his position. 50 Cent, now since she's out, I think he's now supporting Barack
okay,
Obama.
but that would be a smart move to do that.
Yeah.
Because now you have to appear to be politically astute, because you don't want to lose that particular clout. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they have to be, so they can be called on by their handlers, by their white handlers.
Right.
So you have to appear at least. See, Puppy tried to appear neutral. Vote or die, galvanizing all the young energy, that demographic between the 18 and 35 demographic, get them out to vote, get them registered. Come to find out that all those names that when you register at the post office or register to vote, all of those names go into a database for the selective service draft. And this they're not telling us. So no one is saying, okay, well, this is the electoral process and this is how it works to educate us about voting. They just said, no, come register. And at that time, they want us to vote for Bush or Kerry, and both of them are cousins, and both of them belong to Skull and Bones.
Yeah, I mean, it just really hurt me just to see even some conscious rappers, some consider like Most Def and even Common are also supporting Barack Obama. Are there any other conscious hip-hop artists out there besides yourself and M. from Dead Prez that are supporting Cynthia McKinney?
Well, I reached out to NY Oil, who came to do a fundraiser. Uno from Boston. What's the name is coming to town? Immortal Technique is coming to town. I tried to reach out to Jean Grey and a couple of other rap artists that are out there that are on the front lines and that are not afraid to speak. I called Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine just to get his take on it, to have that brief conversation with him. Stickman from Dead Prez and some other people. But this is new. She just it just hit the press that Rosa Clemente is going to be the vice president on the Green Party ticket under Cynthia McKinney running for president on the Green Party ticket. So I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of these people. I've yet to see Chuck D. I'm going to see him this Friday in Chicago. I even want to ask Flavor. You know, a lot of people got the Flavor-ism going on. Yeah. They want to be a Flavortron. Yeah. So I want to see they're under the Flavor Flav hypnotic madness. So I want to hear what they have to say. I want to see what Flavor has to say, because this is not new. We went through the same thing with Jesse Jackson. Everybody's picking and choosing sides. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the agenda is not being laid out this time, and I want to see what people have to say. Are we going to follow someone blindly because they look like us, or are we going to dig into the agenda and see what we're actually going to be getting at the end of the day? Yeah,
and really at the end of the day, Cynthia McKinney has proven,
without a shadow of a doubt.
I mean, there's no doubt. When you compare Cynthia McKinney to Barack Obama, I mean, you can't even compare the two. I mean, Cynthia McKinney was out front fighting Bush on what they knew about 9/11, election fraud, with the depleted uranium.
Right.
I mean, just so many issues down the list that, you know, Cynthia McKinney has proven to be worthy of support, and not just really. It's just sickening just to see so many people fall for Barack Obama, especially a lot of black people supporting Barack Obama, where you have somebody like Cynthia McKinney has been proven to be worthy of your support.
Right, but you know something? I think a lot of the people that are voting for Barack Obama want to see change. Yeah. They just don't want to dive into the issues. Right. Cynthia McKinney is dealing with the issues. Now, a lot of times, we don't want to know the issue. Right. We don't want to know the issue. We feel, what do you call this thing where you get this false sense of gratification, but because a black man is in office, everything's going to be all right. No, everything's not going to be all right. Yeah. Until you look into the agenda on what the Democratic Party has been about, is about, and will be about, regardless if Barack Obama is the president or not. And that's real. Because we got deceived under Bill Clinton. Right. You know, we thought he was the first black president and everything was cool because he played this saxophone, smoked some weed, and got some head in the White House. And we can't be deceived like that anymore. Right. And then he moved to Harlem, and we thought it was a rap. We thought it was a ball game. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's not cool. Yeah. We can't be deceived and fooled and tricked this time. So in
closing, could you just give like a final statement as far as, you know, why should people listen to this? Why they should support and donate money to the Cynthia McKinney campaign?
I think simply because, in a nutshell, if you want a candidate, if you want a president that's going to put the issues on the table, that's going to resolve the old issues, that's going to bring up the issues and really deal with what we're really being faced with, not only in America but on the global scene, I think we really need to put our energy and our resources and our money behind Cynthia McKinney for President of the United States on the Green Party ticket, and Rosa Clemente as Vice President. Yeah. And this is coming from Professor Griff. I'm the Minister of Information, a public enemy. Still a public enemy, and probably an enemy with inside a public enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But nonetheless, I think that's what we need to do. If you believe in the voting process at all. Right.
Well, I really appreciate you for giving me this.
Give thanks, man. I'm just coming through the store, picking up some material so I can become, you know, astute at what I'm dealing with as far as politics. And politics is the science of governing people, and we need to understand that.
Well, hopefully more people such as yourself, you know, the celebrities. I think even saw Roseanne Barr also said that she's thinking about supporting Cynthia McKinney. Right. So hopefully more people like her, maybe Danny Glover, Harry Belafonte, and others, they need to get out and publicly need to endorse Cynthia McKinney because this Barack Obama hysteria, this scam.
Oh, yeah.